Hey, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we have our friend Marivic, who sells the property that we help her with. We help on a non-profit basis. We don't actually take any commission. We do that as a favor, and we get a human interest story out of it too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out to you the contact information at the beginning of this sale. This is not an on-site video, but I do have a pretty well turned out informative prospectus for the house. It's actually a very nice house, sold fully furnished with all kinds of stuff in there, everything that you would need. You'd need to take, I think, your bedding and your pillows, and that would probably be about it. But we're looking at Marivic. The name of the lady who sells is like on all the other videos. Her name is Marivic, and her phone number, and I'm reading this off the prospectus, but I will show you that anyway. You'll be able to zoom in on it. But it's 0906-154 9343. So now I'm just going to show you the prospectus, turn it over page by page. Now I will read some of it, but I'm not going to read all of it. So the prospectus, the site is in Albuquerque, Bohol. I am going to show you a map of this, but as you will have this on video, you'll be able to go over this and stop the film and look at any particular part that you want. Let me just read what that front cover says. It has a shop, double carport at the rear. It's actually a 3-bedroom bungalow and pretty well turned out from what I see. So there we are. I'm going to go page by page now and show you. So here's the bungalow exterior. Front patio. Now it's had around 800,000 pesos recently spent on refurbishing it. There's the rear patio. Utility room and open air Filipino style kitchen. And so now the interior. We've got the lounge area. It looks like it's pretty big. Pretty big area. That's continuing there. See, you've got a full-size American style double door refrigerator. Very unusual here actually. And there's bedroom 1. Obviously has an ensuite bathroom. Now that's the dining area, and as you can see there's the refrigerator that I just mentioned, and what looks like a kitchen there. So this is the actual kitchen and breakfast bar proper. It does look like it's been made with some flair. It's got tray ceilings, nicely decorated. It looks like tiled floors are throughout. And there's a good exterior shot showing the carport and utility area. I did ask Beth, at least, is the car included? She thought that was very funny, but if everything is included, is the car included or not? Not quite sure. So there's a utility area there, what I'm focusing on right now. Bedroom 2. It looks very spacious. Okay, so I'll give you the bum's rush. I'm not going to read this whole thing now, but it says an opportunity to purchase a bungalow style house complete with shop at front of property. So it's situated on a lot, 1,156 square meters. The bungalow is at the rear end of the lot with a shop at the front, with an additional 300 square meters lot adjacent to the bungalow. The sellers are in the process of relocating to Dumaketti, hence the sale. Property has been recently renovated to a high standard, I imagine that they mean that. Approximately 800,000 in renovation costs. Consists of self-contained 3-bedroom bungalow. Being constructed approximately 0.50 meters above the original ground level. The building has tiled floors throughout. Now, I'm just going to scroll down on this now and let you see what I can see. So the shop, double carport and utility area, built at the front end of the property adjacent to the road. It has a covered-in area for customers who use the karaoke facility we have provided. The shop has its own storeroom. Behind the shop is a double carport. Hope you're getting this. Here's a double carport with reinforced cemented floor. Behind that is the water tank, 15,000 litres. Following that is a covered-in general utility area. It was built and there are 4 pens there to hold piglets from the business that the seller used to have at the north end of the island, and they were sold from the shop. So there's an earning capacity there. That would obviously make sense if you were to continue that service of providing piglets, and you'd have somewhere to hold them and they would sell from the shop. If they've been doing that in the past, no doubt that could be continued. Double carport and utility pens. So the total shop area, including a storeroom, 31.26 square meters. Points of note. The bungalow has been constructed at the rear end of the property to ensure peace and quiet and take advantage of the view across the neighbouring valley down to the sea. So you actually get to see the ocean from there. Within the property, a cemented and sealed tank which holds, as we just said, 15,000 litres of water, feeds a pressure tank to the bungalow. Now, this is a map of the location. I'm going to try and hold the camera there, hold it steady so you can have a look and zoom in. But it looks like it's just a 25-minute drive by car from Tagbilaran. Tagbilaran, then it goes right down to the coast. So the tax declaration, everything is handled on it, but you can scrutinize this yourself to your heart's content. There it is there. So, all the tax is up to date. Looks like all of the paperwork is all there. So, in this you have the attachments to Google Map, tax declaration on the bungalow, tax declaration on the shop, and photographs of the property. And the price, let me see, is 4 million pesos. 4 million pesos, and you get to move in with nothing else to buy. I'm not quite sure what the situation is on the shop, whether that has, this is not information that I have, but which Marivic would be very happy to tell you, I'm sure, or find out for you. I'm just going to zoom in. That's Marivik's number, and if you can read my wife's writing, you're a better man than I am, but it says Marivik. Okay, so Marivik at that number. Price doesn't say anything about whether it's negotiable, but we are in the Philippines, so I'm sure that everything is negotiable. As I was saying, I don't know whether any piglets come with that, with the pens. I doubt it, but it's quite possible that there is stock with the shop. That's only a guess. Okay, so thanks for looking at this. I hope that there's something there that might interest you. It might be what you're looking for. This is near 25 minutes drive. That's probably the same about that we have for going into Taliban. So it's actually a very short drive. And you're actually on the coast and can see the ocean, which I always think is a great plus. Now, being close to Tagbilaran has many advantages. It's a big city with certainly almost every facility that you would need. Good servicing for your car, good, pretty well everything. Supplies, service for your car, parts are all down there. If we are short of parts, Tagbilaran is where we have to go to. So, there we are, Bums Rush. Hope you enjoyed it, and be back again. Bye for now. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. We don't have any information other than what has been seen on this prospectus. So if you need anything extras, you must go to Marivik. Right, Marivik will tell you, and if this is, by the time you see this, if it's several weeks old, in order to find out whether the property is still for sale, you need to go to Marivik. Thanks for being with us, and bye for now.